Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 2nd of June, 1977. And the title is The Images of Support, the Images of Upliftment, and the Ancestors of all souls are the Brahmins who become deities. Today, Bap-Dada is seeing two special forms of the children everywhere. Do you know what these two forms are? The two forms are the ancestors of all souls and those who are worthy of worship by all. Ancestors and those who are worthy of worship. Being praiseworthy is included in being worshipped. Are you aware of both your forms? Are you aware that you are the ancestors of all the religious founders and of the souls of all religions? Brahmins, who become deities, are the souls of the original eternal deity religion, the trunk that emerges directly from the seed, the Father. Where is your place in the picture of the world tree? Your place is amongst the roots. The branches of all religions emerge from the roots and the trunk. The ancestors, the Brahmins, who become deities, are the main support. The ancestors are the first creation of Adi Dev. Everyone has love and regard for their ancestors. The ancestors are the foundation of every action. All maryadas, principles, and customs and systems of the clan. You ancestors are the images of support and the images of upliftment for all souls. Are you stable in your elevated self-respect? As you have the self-respect of being an ancestor, so respect is also given to the ancestors' place, Bharat, souls of any religion. Even without knowing why, see the importance of the land of Bharat, the place of the ancestors. People also believe Bharat to be the recognize of the greatest attainments of easy yoga or other types of yoga and of spiritual power. In the memorial of Bharat, out of all scriptures, the Gita is given the most elevated regard. The Gita is believed to be the scripture that inspires both science and silence. People have a desire in their mind to see an image of and to hear about the inspiring activities of their ancestors. You are the ancestors of all of them because of all these reasons. However, they are not able to come close to their ancestors, even though they want to, because they do not have full recognition or such awareness, and also because of being of a different religion and country. Everyone in this world has a lot of love for the land, pictures, and possessions of their ancestors. So too, souls of other religions, knowingly or unknowingly, very much value the old pictures and old things of Bharat. Do the instrument souls who are ancestors always remember this great mantra? Whatever thoughts, words, or actions I perform at this time, they reach all souls. All the branches receive their strength from the trunk. So too, all souls automatically attain the power of elevated thoughts and all powers through you souls. Do you pay this much attention? Everyone follows his or her ancestors. Whatever thoughts you have or actions you perform, others will follow them in a physical or subtle way. Do you create thoughts and perform actions while considering yourself to have such a huge responsibility? The time and stage of the world depends upon your ancestor souls. When you are Satopradhan, the golden aged matter and atmosphere of the whole world are Satopradhan. So time, the stage, and matter are also dependent upon you ancestors. Do not think that you perform actions simply for the sake of the reward. However, the reward of the actions performed by ancestor souls is not just connected with the self, but with all souls and the world cycle. Are you such great souls? With this awareness, you will constantly pay attention. There will not be any type of carelessness. There won't be any ordinary or waste thoughts or actions. Constantly maintain this elevated position, and then Maya will not create any opposition. She will also bow down to your position. The 5 vices and the 5 elements will become your servants. When you order the 5 vices to bid you farewell for a half a kalpa, they will take leave from you, and matter will become Satopradhan and a giver of happiness. When you are in your position of being an ancestor, it is not possible for the vices not to accept the orders you give them through your thoughts. It is not possible that matter would not change or that the 5 vices would not bid you farewell. Do you understand? Baba is seeing this elevated self-respect of all the Mahavir children everywhere. Of course, each one is number-wise. Acha, to those who are the images of support for all souls, to those who are free from the bondage of Maya and matter, to those who constantly have all rights and are constantly stable in their position of being the ancestors, to those who consider themselves to be the instruments to make other souls elevated and powerful through their own thoughts and actions, to the master creators, to the master almighty authorities, to the knowledgeful souls, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bapdada speaking to Dadi Nirmal Shanta. Do you consider yourself to be an ancestor? For what purpose has Dadi gone to the foreign lands? Those of all religions will see her as their ancestor. They will have the feeling and vibrations that such souls are related to them, that they belong to them. However, only when they come into contact with you will they be able to understand this, but they will definitely receive these vibrations. Wherever she goes, people will look at her with elevated vision and feel that they can attain something from the vibrations and drishti of such elevated souls. They are looking towards you in this way. Even now, it is as though they are attracted by the moon hidden behind the clouds. They will experience this to be something elevated and her to be an elevated being. Because of not having knowledge, they will experience themselves amidst the clouds, seeing a few rays and feeling a little coolness coming through the clouds. They will be attracted to experience this more strongly, some in the corporeal form and others in the subtle form are becoming instruments for the service of revealing the ancestors. Do you constantly cooperate with one another? All of you consider yourselves to be cooperative souls, do you not? Only one soul may become an instrument, but would the visions that people have be of one person or the whole Shakti army? Children are revealed through their father, and the father is revealed through his children. So too, all the cooperative souls will be revealed through one instrumental soul. If all of you were to go there, who would they come to see here? When people hear that there are also others here like her, they will be attracted to come here. Not all are revealed at one time. Would a businessman show all his wares to his customer at once? He takes things out one by one, showing you their importance. The value of every jewel is revealed at its own time through its own stage, according to the drama. This is why temples are built everywhere as memorials. Are there temples just in one place? Otherwise, everyone's temple should be built at the same place. There are temples everywhere because of the importance of different types of service carried out at each place by every jewel. There are memorials everywhere. Even in the villages, there would be memorials. There would be no place where there isn't a memorial of you ancestors. Is there such a village? Bapdada meeting Didi. Is your Viman faster or is Didi's? Her Viman is a physical one, but what is yours? That is a Viman of science, and yours is of silence. Silence is the creator of science. Science emerges through the power of silence. The creator is always more powerful. In which stage is your companion, who is an instrument, stable at the moment? The stage of being an image that grants visions and a bestower of blessings. She is an embodiment of a great donor. By taking power from the Father with all the treasures, she easily gives others the experience of light and might. Through her own power, thoughts and vibrations. This is her blessing. Just as one jewel has become an instrument, other jewels will also become this. You should now especially tie a bracelet, make a pledge for this type of service. Only then will you see a different face in service in a practical way. At every moment, be stable in the position of being an ancestor. Consider yourself to be the trunk and give the water of power to all the branches. Refresh the branches that have dried up. Acha? Bapdada speaking to a group. Does each of you consider yourself to be a world benefactor? Do you create every thought and perform every action with the awareness that through this there is benefit for the world. When every thought is elevated, there will be benefit for the self and the world. You should constantly keep your duty in your awareness. I am in charge of benefit for the world. Someone in charge would never forget his or her duty. What happens in this world when someone does not fulfill his or her duty well? They are asked to leave. No one here is made to leave, but they leave of their own accord. There, they may reduce someone's salary or give him a warning of being dismissed. However, if you do not fulfill your duty properly, then according to the drama, you reduce your salary of attainment, and your happiness and power decreases. You will naturally wonder why your happiness has decreased. What is the reason for this? In one way or another, you are not fulfilling your duty very well. You definitely miss something out. So are you properly engaged in your duty? A thought of anything other than world benefit is impossible for you. If you do have other thoughts, has your duty been fulfilled? Do you constantly remain on duty? Or, while fulfilling your limited responsibilities, do you forget your spiritual responsibilities? Always have the faith that you are a world benefactor. Let there be as much intoxication as there is faith. If you have less intoxication, you will serve less. Therefore, always be accurate in your duty. Others see those who are accurate in their duty as honest and faithful. Baba also considers those who are accurate in their service to be faithful to Baba. It is one thing to have complete faith in the Father, but you also have to be faithful to service. This is also a subject. Just as you have the subject of knowledge, there is also the subject of service. Only those who are faithful can claim a number ahead of others. The number is based on the total number of marks. However, while serving others, you also have to serve yourself. It should not be that while serving yourself, you forget others, or while serving others, you forget yourself. A balance of both is needed. Such souls are called world benefactors. You children have knowledge of the self, the soul, but it is only through the Father that you become instruments for world benefit. Do you mothers in the Shakti army remain on service in your form of a Shakti? If there is weakness in the self, there will be weakness in service. Therefore, serve with your form of the Shakti, and there will be success. Do not consider yourself to be an ordinary mother, but a world mother. A world mother is a world benefactor. Are the Pandavas serving as Mahavirs? A Mahavir makes something difficult easy. You have seen the memorial. It was so difficult to fetch the life-giving herb, yet he brought the whole mountain. A Mahavir is one who makes a mountain into a mustard seed. Come onto the stage of service as such Mahavirs. You will receive a response according to your stage. When an actor performs on a good stage, his act is given greater value. So check how your stage is while performing every action. Do you have a powerful stage, or do you simply continue to act? Perform every act while having stability in your stage, and then see how much success you attain. Speaking to Madhuban Nivasis, are all of you free from obstacles? Are you constant, akhand yogis? The link of your yoga never breaks, does it? Constant yogis are those who fulfill the responsibility of love to the one they love. Nowadays, the Mahatmas even have names such as Akhand Anand, one constantly in a state of bliss. But in reality, you are those who are an embodiment of being constant in every aspect. Your bliss is constant and undisturbed. Your happiness is constant and undisturbed. Are you constant in every aspect? It is easy for you Madhuban Nivasis because you have the cooperation of the atmosphere, the vibrations, and also the land. Just make sure you don't become influenced by bad company. Secondly, have an attitude of don't care when you see or hear of other people's weaknesses. You can become constant yogis with this specialty. Your yoga is disturbed when you are influenced by someone's company or you see someone's weakness. Those who are not constant yogis cannot become worthy of worship. If your yoga breaks, then you would only sometimes be worthy of worship. You wish to become those who are worthy of worship at all times. For half a kalpa, you yourselves would be living forms of those who are worthy of worship, and for half a kalpa, your non-living images would be worshipped. Is it like this? Acha. Blessing, may you constantly remain full of zeal and enthusiasm and celebrate every moment of the confluence age as a festival. Any festival is celebrated to bring about zeal and enthusiasm. The life of you Brahmin children is filled with enthusiasm. If there is breath in this body, there is life. So too, the breath of Brahmin life is zeal and enthusiasm. Therefore, every moment of the confluence age is a festival. Breathing should be very steady and pure. Your life would not be said to be healthy life if your breathing is too fast or too slow. So check whether your speed of zeal and enthusiasm is pure, that is, whether it is steady. Slogan: the specialty of a Brahmin is to be overflowing with the treasure of all powers. Om Shanti.